Whisper Mountain Youth Camp, and I bring you this week's episode of the Trail Mix. I have a really quick thought I just want to throw out there and kind of challenge us and encourage us, the both of us. I have this Bible app on my phone, and within that Bible app is a devotional reading, and every now and then, just to spice my life up, I'll choose a Bible reading and I'll go through it. Well, right now I'm doing The Battleground is the Mind, and Joyce Meyer and her ministry have put together these devotionals. And I read the other day something that just kind of stopped me in my reading, and I've just been mulling over. I'm a muller. I've been mulling over this thought, and I've been adjusting myself to it, and I have had such good results. I want to share it with you. The sentence was, "Where the mind goes, the man follows." You may have heard a lot about, our thoughts, and where our thoughts go affect how we behave. And in Colossians, it says, "Set your mind on things above, not on things that are on the earth." Well, I've heard that 1,000 times, and of course I'll believe it. I mean, it's in the Bible, but I don't always do it. And lately, well, not lately, probably the last 2 weeks, I've had this battle of, I've been so grouchy at home with my kids. They've been driving me crazy. I haven't been patient. It's more my problem than theirs. They're great kids. And at work, with summer coming, I have all these little projects I have to get done, and there's this time pressure, and I just feel like I'm never going to get it done, and my creativity feels, stunted. But I have all this, and it's just making me crabby, and it's making me, it's stealing my joy. And so when I read this, it really grabbed my attention. And in the verse that came with it, in Proverbs 23:7 says, "For as he thinks within himself, so is he." The devotional went on to give this example of driving in a car, and you just got this hankering for ice cream, and you don't let it pass. You sit there and you dwell on the ice cream, and you think about it. You almost kind of taste it in your mouth. Well, before long, you're going to be driving through to get your little ice cream fix. You can't help yourself. You're sitting there thinking about it. It's consuming you. Our thoughts have that much power. When we have those bad days and we feel like nothing's going right, and life just seems to be trouble after trouble after trouble, when that's where our focus is, that's where our behavior is, that's where our attitudes go. They go down in the dumps like we see our life. Well, if we flip that around and we turn that into good, amazing things can happen. I've been putting this into practice. I've been intentional to lift my thoughts up above where my frustrations are, and I've been praying through each circumstance a little more, and I've been thinking more about God rather than myself. And man, I've had this joy that has just been as renewing as the rain was to our grass today. It's just so refreshing. And I think, when we think about Paul and the other superheroes in the Bible, they were beaten and imprisoned and all of these things, and they would sing. I would never sing if that happened to me. At least I don't think I would. That's just not the natural response. They got up and kept going, or they sang. They did that because their thoughts were on their God. Their thoughts were on the things of eternity, not on their temporary hardship. And man, that stuck my heart like a knife as I sat and I contemplated all these things God was bringing into my thoughts. And I just want to encourage you and I both to take up God's challenge of setting our mind on Him, of setting our thoughts on His thoughts, because the Bible says His thoughts are higher than ours. And I'm so glad for that, because my thoughts are pathetic. So I want to encourage you to set your mind on things above. I believe you'll be jumping for joy. You'll be walking, even sailing through your hardship, because you have God's joy in you. You have His peace blanketing you in a way that you can't even explain. It's just there, because that's what God does for us. He is very present. And when we are thinking about Him, our life is amazing. I wish you God's best. I hope that you'll take this to heart, and that God would do amazing things in your life. Have a great day.